Hey everybody, welcome back to Easy Dispel. Your D&D, I'm thrown off. I'm used to David throwing crap at me right at the end of that, like right as we transition in. I'm not used to that coming from Rachel. Welcome to Easy Dispel, where the name's Easy Dispel and we still mess it up. We are your weekly high fantasy D&D RPG game. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I am the Dungeon Master, Andrew Day.
I am the player, Kaya Bauer. No. Yes.
Who am I?
Who am I? I guess you'll never know. I am David, who plays Kaya Bauer.
There you go.
And just as a real quick go-to, please go to all of our socials, give us a like, follow, comment, whatever you want to do there. Be greatly appreciated. Easy to spell with 2 L's.
And I am unmuted, so I'm Mike, and I play Raven Corellius.
I'm Rachel, and I play Valalov. Make sure that you check out our merchandise stuff, especially the stickers, because they're my favorite.
And I'm Will, and I have not screwed this process up yet, and I play O'Relton Denther. Back to you, Andrew.
As you can tell, we are all professional content creators.
Yes.
We've been doing this for 23 episodes. This is episode 23.
Yep.
Yeah, and we still haven't figured it out. Once we hit just 100 people hanging out across all of our platforms as YouTube and Twitch, once we hit 100 followers or subscribers, we'll actually like script out this beginning intro, cut back a little bit on the chaos. Unless we get 100 followers that say don't get a script, we love the chaos, because we
Aim to please.
we do it for you. Yeah, we aim to please. We will absolutely do whatever you tell us to.
Well, let's not put that
To
out
a-
there.
that on the internet.
to a line, to a degree. When it comes to the content, no, I'm making this worse.
Yeah, well, just
Yeah, we'll
moving
script
on.
as much. We'll script as much or little as you tell us to. We are coming back. When we last left off, you all had discovered an ancient, yet technologically advanced city built to the base of a great wall known as the Barrier, blocking off the Feywood from the rest of the continent of Artas. Making your way through the city, you discovered a series of small automatons that their exclusive purpose seemed just to be to keep things in repair, keep things nice and clean. You found what you discovered to be, as players, an ancient nuclear reactor. Decided not to fuck around with that, I would say wisely, and proceeded your way through the city, making your way to the base of the wall, where you found a door, an entryway, with an inscription that pretty much stated, hey, if you were left behind when we left, this is the way through. Like, come on, watch out for traps and stuff. This is a protected area. Going in, you encountered some Minotaurs and Duragar that seems to have made this old weapons research facility their own home pretty recently, with no knowledge about the person who you are following. Raven, our own Raven's uncle, Akron, been making your way through this facility very narrowly, not narrowly, but avoiding one of my favorite traps, a room of annihilation. But when we last left off, you had opened a large kind of semi-vault-like door. And as it opened, a large kind of draconic clockwork figure with 6 legs kind of pressing it up against the wall is another Minotaur in the room wearing a predominant amulet on his chest, just kind of going through some of the tools and equipment that had been gathering dust in the wall. It is here, as this clockwork creature turns its head to face you. Between the 6 legs, you hear steam hiss, and dozens of smaller legs arc out, locked to the floor, almost like a a giant centipede-like creature. It turns its mouth crackling with electricity. It and the Minotaur both turn to face you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Woo! Here we go. Oh,
Right
pulling out
the
the sword.
gate.
Into it.
Oh, it's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, you open with a natural 20.
Yeah, on advantage, but yeah. So
Okay,
25.
which puts you at 25. All right. Vala,
11.
11. Orelton,
13.
13. Kaya,
18.
18. All right. All right. Definitely a good start for our heroes. As the creature turns to face, you are a little bit out of the way, Raven, so you don't have a really good view, but you can hear what's going on as Orelton had opened the door. You can kind of see the edge of this creature through the doorway. What do you do?
Ooh, let's see. Guess I'll actually step up into the room. Let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna step into the room because it doesn't sound like we're unnoticed anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark on the big baddie over there in the corner.
Okay.
So let me cast that real quick.
What color do you like?
Let's go with red.
Red? All right, got a red hunter's mark ring on it.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and launch 2 arrows from my bow at it.
Okay.
The
Go
same
ahead and
time.
roll those attacks. Just the Legolas 2 arrows on the string.
That's a miss. That's not going. That's the opposite of a natural 20.
Okay. Natural 1?
Yeah, unless a 10 hits, which I.
No.
Okay, no, didn't think so. Okay, that's a much better roll. That's a 26 to hit.
26 absolutely hits.
Okay, and it's not it's not surprised, so no sneak attack.
Not surprised, no sneak attack.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 3, so 11 points of damage.
Okay. This is... All right. One arrow kind of skidding off the metal plates that comprise this carapace that it has. One other one kind of lodging in some of the intricate clockwork pieces. And you hear a kind of a grinding gear as the arrow snaps, dealing a little bit of damage. Anything else you're doing? That's your...
And then I'm just going to
action,
use my last 10
bonus
feet of
action.
movement to move to here.
Okay, and you dealt your extra Hunter's Mark damage as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Kaya, you're up next.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to the door. And Kai's going to peek around and go, oh, well, that doesn't look good. And he is going to, as his action, he's going to twin Mind Sliver. Let me double check something here. Yeah. He is going to twin Mind Sliver and hit both the Minotaur and the mechanical creature. Don't know what effect it'll have on a mechanical creature, but hey, why not? DC 17 intellect save.
Minotaur -2, so it fails. They both fail.
Okay, would you like me to roll 2 different sets for each or just use the same for both?
You can just roll for the Minotaur. It is psychic damage, right?
Yes,
The clockwork creature is immune to psychic damage.
figured as much. Did it fail though?
It did, so
It takes
Any
1d4 off of
secondary
its
effects?
next save.
okay.
Yes. And then the Minotaur takes 8 points of psychic damage. And then I'm going to quicken fireball. Oh, I take that back. I'm going to give the Minotaur. No, I'm gonna give the clockwork thing disadvantage on dex saves,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna quicken a fireball.
Okay. Which this is a dexterity saving throw.
And they both have to take a
Minotaur.
d4 off of it as well.
Yes, Minotaur is even roll minus a d4. Natural 20, 0, -1 on the d4. So the Minotaur succeeds, so he'll take half damage.
Okay.
The clockwork bit here is at disadvantage with minus d4. It's dexterity. It does have a bonus. 9. So the Behir fails.
13, 19, 24, 9. That's kind of low. 33 points of fire damage.
That is round up and say 17 to the Minotaur. The kind of beat of fire as you flick your hand forward strikes against the wall, blasts against kind of both of them. You see there's like some papers and stuff on it on the desk. The Minotaur is kind of like pushed to the side that go up in smoke. Pieces of the clockwork right here just turn to slag and melt off of it. The Minotaur is able to roll mostly out of the way, but his fur still kind of catches on fire, and he spends a second beating those out with a dull roar. Anything else you're doing for your turn?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go ahead and slide back into the room. 25, 30 right there.
All right. Minotaur, finally coming to his turn, is going to turn around. The only person directly visible to him is Raven. Let's see, he has a speed of 40. He does have to use his action to dash, but he charges up, coming straight into Raven's face, readying his great axe, but is unable to do anything else. Orelton.
Did you say we were able to see the medallion that he, like, it's pretty apparent?
Yeah,
On him?
it's just a big silver disc. It actually has like an amethyst set in the middle that seems to be crackling with an electric energy, similar to what is coming off of the Behir itself.
I think Orelton would like to try and muscle this Minotaur out of the way, kind of like a running shoulder slam.
Okay. And just like push him directly back away from you?
Yeah, directly. Well, out of combat with Raven.
Oh, yeah. So you can make a shove attack. It's opposed athletics. If you have multiple attacks, you can use one of your attacks to make it a shove.
Okay. Well, I only got the one, so that's what we're doing.
And then for every, if you beat him, you'll be able to move him 5 feet. For every 5 you beat him by, you can move him an additional 5 feet.
Sweet. Oh, well, that's all right. 16. Oh, no, sorry, 18.
18. He rolled a natural 1, and then with the d4 that he subtracts because of Mind Sliver, which I rolled a 4, puts him at 1 because it fully negated his strength. So 18. You can move him 15 feet directly away from you.
That went much better than I thought it was
Which
going
is
to.
actually going to push him. It's going to push him into this, and he actually has to make a strength saving throw as he's pushed into the moving gears on this wall. Which is 11. He takes 3 full. It's 3d6 of crushing, bludgeoning damage. 9 more points. As you just push him, you'll try. Yeah, you run up to him, shove him. He like stumbles backwards, and you watch his shoulder like gets caught, and the gears start pulling him in. He takes damage, and then as he like pulls away, like pieces of his fur and flesh just like tear off his shoulder. Not held there.
That went better than I
That
thought.
hurts.
I'm going to actually follow up. And if I can use my bonus action to like try and grab the medallion, I will do that. If not, I will do something else with it.
Sure. We'll say. Well, this would be like a sleight of hand. We'll say you can use bonus action for this. Do you have any other attacks?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
We'll
I'm
say you can
cleric.
use your bonus action. This will just be another opposed strength check, because I'm assuming you're just trying to muscle. You're not being coy about it.
No, I'm trying to rip it off of his neck. Athletics or straight strength?
Just straight strength. This is
Straight strength.
17.
11.
11. So it's you reach out and you grab it, and he just slaps your hand away from it. All right.
That'll be me then.
Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
All right, Vala.
Seeing that Minotaur get so close to Raven and freaking out, Vala is going to cast Bless on everybody, so you all have a plus D4 to your attack or save rolls. Everybody but me. Fine. And then she's also going to cast her Spiritual Weapon. And so you see popping out of the ground. Oh, shoot. I forgot to move her first. Hold on. 10, 15, 20, 25. So she can move right there. Spiritual Weapon's going to pop up right next to our dude. And it looks like a sword with vines wrapping all around it that look like the razor vines. And it is going to attack.
All right, go ahead and make that attack.
Okay. Let me find my spiritual weapon. Okay. That's gonna be a 22.
22 hits.
And that's 10 damage.
Points of damage as the vine wrapped kind of ethereal sword pulls out and just cuts across the side of the Minotaur, locked in combat currently with Orelton. Anything else you're doing for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Bringing us to our beastie, who speed. Right. It surges up to the space, filling the space between all three. It can actually only go, yeah. Double checking my math there. Yes. Center to center. And as it like moves, it comes off of the wall and it moves very much like a centipede, like kind of darting back and forth, rippling between all of the legs that have come off and are holding it braced against the ground. It is going to make a bite attack, one bite attack against Raven, and it is going to attempt to constrict Orelton. It's a natural 19.
Yes.
So 29 to hit against Raven.
Good lord.
13. It's only 19 points of piercing damage as its head snaps just down on your shoulder. And as it's biting Raven, the tail creeps out and is going to try to wrap around Orelton.
I don't like the fact that he said only 19 points.
I know, I was like, "Ugh, only
It is actually another natural 19 for 29 to hit you.
Oh, no.
Yup.
Large. You take, I'm using the computer to roll these, 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And as the tail tightens around you, you feel the different pieces of jagged metal kind of cut against your skin. You take another 19 points of slashing damage.
Guys,
This real quick.
this might be, yeah. Bye.
Raven.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And can I get through the door where Vala's at? or is that blocked?
Yeah, you can push it. She's just treated as difficult terrain, so it costs an extra 5 feet of movement to.
Okay, so that'll be
Squeeze past
25 feet of movement. So I'll just be everything. I'm gonna move to here. And then with my action, go ahead and volley another arrow
Okay.
with a D4.
I will say to everyone that is within 5 feet, who was within 5 feet of it, so everybody but Kaya. As soon as it like rushes in, the intricate machinery and pieces are especially vulnerable around the throat. Do you think that you would be able to, using either like jeweler's tools, smith's tools, or thieves' tools, you might be able to disable some of the like those mechanical pieces around the throat?
Gotcha.
It is just immediately, specifically from the handbook, immediately apparent to you.
Okay. It's like, thanks for the free information, but that makes sense. Okay. Okay, that's 9 plus 9, so 18 to hit.
18 hits.
God.
And this is with sneak attack because they
Yes,
are
it is.
engaged.
It is engaged.
Okay, 6, 12. That's 15 points of damage.
Sorry, how many? 16?
15.
15 points of damage. The arrow strikes against it. Actually, a couple like pieces of the armored scaling falls off and clatters to the ground. Previously slagged by fireball.
And can I see that opening where like the throat would, like the gears are turning?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Can I take a sharpshooter shot with my second shot to try to hit those with my arrow?
Yes. So specifically,
Trying to just like
I'll
jam
allow
the
that.
gears, essentially, is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a -5. That's probably not going to do it. That is a 14.
14 is not quite going to do
Okay.
it. That's
So just think.
Yep. We'll still say, I'm going to do this because making a ruling. Normally the check to disable those is 14. I'm going to adjust it so he'll take the 15 points of damage that doing that would normally deal. But instead of fully disabling his lightning breath, instead of recharging on a 5 or a 6, it will only recharge on a 6. You've partially disabled it.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's do. That makes sense. Yeah,
And that's my turn.
Yeah, I'm just double checking this bit. Yeah, I like that. All right, Kaya, we're back to you.
All right. Sorry, my dog twitched and like slammed against the wall. It was weird. Okay. So seeing the issue at hand, is Orelton still grappled by the electrical
Yes,
thing?
and that's
Okay.
Orelton, you are actually technically restrained.
Okay.
By the constrict.
So I'm going to move up 10 feet. I am going to focus on my hand for a moment. A small chromatic orb will appear and then double. And I'm going to twin chromatic orb, and I'm going to attempt to hit them both.
Okay.
Question. Am I
Uh,
blessed?
with
Could
that,
I hit the Minotaur?
The Minotaur is out of your line of sight. You do have space to move around the bay here.
Okay. But I'd have to get within striking range of it, correct?
You would, yeah. You
That's fine.
are within
it.
striking range of it now.
Oh, well, okay.
It
Doesn't matter
has-
then.
Because it's huge, it does have reach.
Okay, so it's 10, 15, 20, 25, and I would still be within range of it right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. More than enough. All right. So I'm going to twin it.
Do it.
So with Bless, do I get a D4 for both of these then? Is that how that
It's-
works?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's
so
on every
for-
attack roll, right?
Yes. Let me double check for you.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out. I'm first going for the Minotaur, which is a +9.
Maybe make an attack roll.
Decent amount. Dirty 20. Is that
That hits.
okay? And then the mechanical thing, even higher, a lot higher.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it hits
26.
then.
Okay, so they both
What
hit.
damage type?
I'm gonna do acid because that has been my go-to for a while now.
Okay.
And I'm looking at for the Minotaur. Can't see what number that is. Let's see, 30. Minotaur takes 11, and the Machine takes. Man, I cannot see the numbers on this. Oh wow, a lot more. 14, 18 points of acid damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to give the Minotaur disadvantage on strength saving throws. And I'm going to use my telekinesis to try to shove it into those gears.
Okay.
DC 17 strength save.
Does it still have the minus D4 from Mind Sliver?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it's only once and you've already used it. So, no.
Okay. 17, 21.
And that was a disadvantage just to verify.
Oh, sorry, it was not. 20.
Damn. Okay. Then I believe nothing happens. I'll double check, but that'll be my turn.
All right, bringing us to the Minotaur himself, trapped between the magical weapon, kind of trapped by the construct, still holding a Relton right there, and the gears itself. He's going to pull away. Make his dexterity check to get out of the gears. Oop, that is a D10. He's not going to make it on that. Okay. He is able to he hops up and kind of sits on one of the gears that rotates him around to the side. Relton, you do get to make an attack of opportunity if you would like to.
Still at disadvantage though, right?
Yeah, yes, because you're
From being
restrained.
restrained.
And then
Yeah.
does my spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so. It's not a sentient creature. It's directly controlled by you, and so
Rolled an 18 and a 1.
he's gonna make his way here. He's actually gonna use action to dash, and he seems panicked. He's has pieces torn off of him. He's being partially dissolved in acid. He runs up to this massive vault door, larger than the one you came through, and begins spinning and stopping and spinning and stopping. And he shakes it first. He uses action and is not able to. You're not sure if he actually knows the combination or if he's just trying, hoping blindly that he can open it. And Relton, you are currently restrained. You can try to escape, or you can just attack the creature that's holding you.
God, this is uncomfortable. And I will cast Aura of Vitality to start off with.
Okay.
And immediately use that to heal myself for 7 points. And still being restrained by this creature's tail, Orelton will say Geheimnis, and you see the censure that's on his belt kind of hisses with a kss sound, and fog begins to emanate from inside of it. And he looks slightly better than he did before again. And I'll heal myself for a D4.
All
For another
right.
2 points.
Anything else that you're doing?
That's going to be my
Is that
turn.
your- Okay.
Action and bonus.
Paula.
action.
All right. So Vala is she is going to essentially hold her hands out, and in a circle around her, there is going to be floating in the air, almost looking like a blooming flower that turns into a whole bunch of mini pecan spirits. She's casting Spirit of Guardians. And they will not attack any of my fellow cohorts. But since our little creature friend is within, hold on, what is it? It's 15 feet of me. They need to make, their speed is halved, and they need to make a wisdom saving throw of 16 or higher.
Sorry, that is 12. I was muted.
Haha, okay. Just waiting. Okay, and so that's gonna be 4d8 of damage, making it 22 damage.
To what kind of damage is it?
Radiant damage.
All right. Takes the full value. As these spirits begin just tearing at the gears and cogs within it, pieces are falling off of it and falling apart. Some of its legs have broken and stopped moving, or just kind of dragging behind it.
And that does last for 10 minutes, and Bless is no longer on everybody because I can't concentrate on two things at once.
All right.
Sorry.
It's a lot of damage. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
Oh, and then my spiritual weapon on the bonus action is going to move towards our centaur. And it can...
Minotaur.
It doesn't get a dash, does it?
It does not. It can... I think it can move. It says in the spell description how far you can move it. Is it a bonus action to move and control it?
I believe...
It says... Yeah, it's my bonus action to move and attack. And it says 30 feet. I just wasn't sure if I could use the attack as another move. That's fine.
Unfortunately, no. That's everything for your turn?
Yes.
Well, you did succeed in distracting the Behir from attempting to swallow Orelton.
Thank you.
As it turns and you hear tick, 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 as the jaw actually cranks down, lightning crackles out, and it is going to make a lightning breath attack. In a line, it's going to hit you and Raven. I need you each to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my
This
god.
sucks. Rolling a real dice, because I don't trust D&D Beyond.
22.
22?
Hold on. That's my... Okay, dexterity saving throw, right? Okay.
Yes.
So that's a 17.
Okay, you both succeed, so you only take half damage from this.
I might still go down.
75 divided by 2.
30.
Round up.
38.
38.
38
What?
points of lightning damage as this just washes over you, arcing from Vala to Raven. And speaking of Raven,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Make your first saving throw.
So I will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
okay,
And that was healing 10.
10.
It's not bad. That's a third of the damage.
And then with my movement, I'm going to go ahead and step back to here.
Okay. And anything else from you? Are you use your action?
Actually, sorry, I'm going to go just slightly around the corner so I'm out of sight.
Okay.
And that's
And
that's
I-
everything. So
Then in that case, Kaya.
All right. He's gonna take a second and look between the two foes before him, and He's going to turn towards the Minotaur and do another chromatic orb. This one will be the acid damage. Why change? 25 to hit.
5 hits.
Okay, and then...
Sorry, I thought you were saying 25 damage, and so I started
No.
typing it out.
No. It could be, though. 5d8. I'm going to have to use a different dice. 22 points of acid damage.
Pretty close.
Right. 22.
And
You
then...
see this entire time, as you refocus on him, you see like he's still like spinning the combination and like shaking it. Now that it's been like a full round of him doing it, he is hitting the same numbers and then like trying to open the door. So you think he might actually know the combination, but for whatever reason it's not working.
But I'm going to, as a bonus action, telekinetically shove him, which I can pull him towards me 5 feet if he fails
Okay.
a 17 strength save.
A 10, so he definitely fails.
Perfect.
That's how far towards you?
5 feet. That's it.
Just pull the
Just
door.
enough to pull him away from that door.
All right. What else are you doing with your turn?
Nothing, because I'm in range of this bastard.
All right. It is the Minotaur's turn. Acid splashed against his back, and then he's pulled back, still holding his axe in one hand. He turns and actually, okay, he's going to charge right at you. He's going to charge slightly
I'm sorry.
around the.
I didn't really mean to.
Charges. Let's see. He is going to attempt to recklessly gore you.
Oh, boy. Okay.
It is a 24 to hit.
Yup.
He deals a lot, potentially, to you. I mean,
Lots. I don't like how long it's taking you.
it's only 22. I had to do it across multiple dice. So 22 points of
That's
piercing.
fine.
As he just puts his
That's-
head down, charges at you, and just like catches you in the side with his horns and flicks you up in the air a little bit.
So
is his
essentially,
turn.
Kaya's ragdolling on the horns of this Minotaur. Got
Yeah,
it.
he's got you like pierced through the shoulder, and as he stood up, like you kind of went with him. You slid off. You're not like restrained or anything. Speaking of restrained, though, Orelton.
Yay! Relton will first just try and bust the grasp of this thing if he can.
All right, so it is your action to attempt to charges grappled. Okay, go ahead and make a athletics. Yeah, athletics check.
Is a 16 plus my athletics of 6.
Yep.
So 22.
This is the tail that's wrapped around you. You just kind of flex and just make enough room for yourself to duck out as the tail like slams shut again. It's like a coil.
So as I hit the ground, I will mentally focus on Vala and how she just took that brunt of lightning, and because she's within 30 feet of me, she will take the healing from my aura of vitality this round as a bonus action.
Thank you.
9 points of healing.
Sweet.
And then anyone that's within 10 of me takes a d4 as the incense from the censure expands to 10 feet around me.
I think
which
that
is 4 points.
just you
Probably just
still.
me.
Nobody else is quite within. Unless you want to use your movement to try to get closer to Kai. You can move without taking the
Yeah,
attack
that's-
opportunity, actually.
Let's actually do that. That's probably a good idea. I'm going to be
You say a
going for that
D4?
Minotaur anyway. I roll it, and it was a 4.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I actually do something when he hit me? Are you okay with me using Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a reaction. That'll do.
Then he will take. Ooh, good roll. Good roll. 18, 26 points of fire damage.
God damn.
Jesus.
Oh god. So yeah, as his horn like
Good
goes
roll.
and kind of lifts you up, you grab on and just from some instinctual part of your mind, just burn. And the horn begins to glow, and around it, and he starts like screaming like a wounded bull as just fire spreads and encases his head. And just when he finally drops to his knees, kind of letting you down, you're just told it's just a skull, bleached, like sun bleached white and black char.
Sweet.
Nice.
As he falls backwards, the horn slurps out of your shoulder as he topples back to the ground.
The medallion.
Vala.
Sweet. Okay.
Sorry, Vala. If that's what happened on the end of Bauer's turn, O'Relton will shout as he comes around the corner of the big old centipede. The medallion! Grab the medallion!
And okay, hold on. Centipede's turn.
Is
Hold
right
on.
after yours.
Okay, thank you. Then Vala is going to stay within range, but move over to Kaya. I can't get to the medallion without disengaging, right?
You can actually.
You can. It
just
has
do
a reach of 10 feet, so you can take one more step.
Okay. And with my action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Kaya. Hold on, let me. And that's going to be for 25 healing. Holy crap. That was a good roll. And then I am going to reach over and try and grab the medallion.
Okay. It's a corpse, and because it's been bleached, as you grab the medallion and just pull, the vertebrae separate because there's nothing holding them together, and you're now holding the medallion. The Behir, which had been, as you were its last target, following you with its head, as soon as you pick up the medallion, the lenses that cover his eyes kind of refocus and then just shift to Kaya.
Oh.
Well, I tried. Sorry.
We're gonna see if it gets its lightning breath back. Does not.
Oh, at the start of its turn, it also takes the damage from because he's still within 15 feet of me.
Yes, go ahead and make that damage roll. Or wisdom saving throw.
Of 16 or higher.
Nope, does not make it, so he takes full damage.
That's 27 damage.
Good lord.
Jesus fucking Christ.
More pieces fall out. It is almost entirely just the inner workings and frame. Most of the extraneous armored bits have broken off and fallen off.
As these little pecans are just clink, pulling off pieces of it.
It does not move. It had refocus on Kaya. It is going to attempt to constrict Kaya. It's a
Great.
23 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay, so that is going to be... It's 15 points of bludgeoning damage. I maxed out 26 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As it grabs you at the tail and bites down, you all watch as Kaya's legs kick a little bit and then slip into the mechanical throat as Kaya is swallowed.
Gulp.
Okay.
Kaya, you are blinded and restrained.
You all right?
Hercules! Oh, Hercules!
As this near broken creature like shifts and looks back down on the two people that are in front of it. I'm gonna put Kaya right there. Raven.
Question.
Yeah.
Would this fall under the thing we talked about?
Yes.
Okay.
Ish. Because yeah,
I'm down.
To Raven.
Okay. So wisdom save, right? Oh, 17.
17. You hold it together. Your blood is pounding in your ears. Like everything kind of goes red for a little bit, but you take a moment and refocus.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna peek around and send a sharpshooter shot, trying to hit the gears again inside the throat to turn that off.
All right. But you know, you likely won't be able to do further damage like that
Okay.
to the throat itself to disable the lightning breath. You can't just make a normal attack.
Yeah, I'll still aim
this
for
thing
there,
is-
but
Yeah, go ahead.
so
Go ahead and make your attack.
and still a sharpshooter. Oh, that's not gonna do it. That's a 14. Or no, that's a 11. Sorry.
Yeah, misses.
So I'm just gonna do a normal attack.
All right. Oh, did you make your concentrations check to maintain Hunter's Mark? And Vol, when you took lightning damage, did you make a concentration check to maintain Spirit
I
Shroud?
didn't know that was a thing.
So go ahead and make it. So you took 38 points, so it is 19 DC 19 concentration check.
Okay, and then so that's just a straight roll. What is right?
It's a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
Constitution. Okay.
If you have Warcaster, you make it an advantage, but I don't know that you do.
don't think I don't know what
Okay, I
that
did not
is.
hit it.
You did not.
So
So you
it
lose
is no
Hunter's
longer Hunter's
Mark.
Mark.
I didn't make it either.
So he's gonna take those. Well, I can't remember. It was like 20 something. I'm gonna say 20. He's gonna take those hit points back.
27.
Give him 27 back. You should have just let me.
I should have, but I'm honest. And what's gonna happen when our viewership gets in the comments on YouTube and is like,
They're just gonna be so sad that you're all dead. Raven, you do have a second attack, I believe, though, right?
Yeah. And
And
I
if you want
did-
to use your bonus action to reapply Hunter's Mark, you can too.
No, it's all good. I did actually roll it before and got a 4, but I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I cannot do shit today. 15.
15 with it's how much damage is taken? Sorry. 15 does hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so that's with sneak attack. Ooh, that's a decent roll. 8, 13, 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. I guess, in line with Vol's reasoning, anyone following along, I've made a couple adjustments because this thing does have the potential damage output to one-shot anybody in the party. Excuse me. Hell, a piece of
Including
chip.
the DM.
I did make an adjustment, so the more damage he's taken, because his clockwork, his armor class drops down a little bit. So just if anybody's looking, his normal AC is 17 because he's taken over 2/3. Every third of his health, he lost 1 to his AC. So
And
I like that.
then I'm just gonna get back around the corner, and that will do it.
all right.
I guess bonus action hide, but
Yeah, go ahead and make your stealth check. So
15.
all right. You feel like you're pretty well hidden. Minotaur's dead. Orelton.
my turn?
Relton.
Oh, sorry, I skipped Kaya. Kaya.
So being on the inside, he's going to sit there for a moment. Well, I don't really want to be here. He's going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
And I'm going to visualize the other side of the gears.
Okay, so this corner up here.
Yep.
Yep, go ahead. That's close enough. You're not going into a different room or anything.
Perfect.
You can pretty easily do that.
And then I'm going to telekinetically try to pull this creature towards me, towards the gears. It's only 5 feet, so it's not really going to get there, but it might pull Vala out of range.
13.
17.
Yep, that's he is pulled 5 feet. Does not quite hit the gears yet,
That's fine.
but definitely pretty close. Still in range with Vala, but getting close.
Oh, still in
Anything
range.
else?
Oh,
We
shit.
have the
Anything else for you?
medallion, so it's okay.
Yeah, he's not. Doesn't seem to be fixating on Vala at all.
Then with that, yeah, he's not going to move. He's pretty comfortable where he's at.
Perfect. You appear, reach out, and just kind of reflexively pull this giant mechanical beast towards you. As you reach out, you realize like part of your sleeve where you had gone in head first, and like where your hand was, has like dissolved a little bit. And whatever acid is inside this thing.
Well, I'm glad I didn't stay in there very long.
Orelton.
Orelton, actually entering combat for the first time, will, instead of grabbing the censure that's currently emanating incense off of his hip, reach up and grab Keeper of Oaths off his back and just take like a big old golf swing up into this centipede creature.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
An 18, apparently.
18 hits.
And damages will be 8 damages.
8 damages.
Yep. And then as my bonus action, I will concentrate on Kaya, who I believe is still in this thing's stomach. And then not feeling him anywhere, we'll concentrate on Vala instead and give her the 2d6 from the Aura of Vitality.
Right.
Which will be 8 points.
Thank you.
And then both of us also take another 2 points of healing from the incense.
I think you have done more healing than I have in this.
Let's
So,
go around,
thanks.
yeah.
All right, Vala, your turn.
All right. Well, since she lost concentration on her spiritual guardians, she's gonna call them back. Just not as many of them.
Okay.
And so that's still within the 15 feet with some 16 to 0.
Let me look. Read the who does Spirit Guardians target?
When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. Is that
Okay.
what? Does that answer
Yeah,
your
that's what
question?
I'm looking for. Yes.
Okay.
So you can. He does make his wisdom
Yeah, so-
saving throw. Natural 1, so he's going to take full damage again.
Right. That's gonna be 18. So not as good, but that's
Is
still,
it when you cast the
that's
spell,
a help.
or is it just at the start of his turn?
It is whenever it enters it or they start their turn in it. And so since I'm casting it for the first time, that's technically him entering it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. And then at the start of his turn, he gets to make another wisdom save. Unless you're doing anything else.
No, that's it. Thanks.
Okay. He did succeed the next saving throw, but I think he does still take half damage.
Yes. Is so half of 9.
9. Okay. So round up 5 points of damage. This thing is beat to shit. Pieces are falling off. One of the things that does still work is its tail, which whips forward and is going to try to wrap around Orelton. A 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
18 does
We've
not
done this
hit.
dance before.
All right, is going to. Ooh, does it get its lightning breath back? It does not. Because I rolled a 5 and somebody made it, so 5s don't count. Is going to try to bite at you, which is a 28 to hit.
Yep, tag.
But biting is significantly less damage, and you just need 29 points of piercing damage.
Heck.
As that clamps down on your shoulder. You're not grappled, but it's just there. Raven.
Same dance. Just gonna peek around and shoot my arrows. First one at sharpshooter.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Jesus. What is that? 17? Nope, that's not gonna hit. That's a 12.
12 misses.
Just gonna do it again.
Okay.
Nope. We're good. And
Nope.
that's my turn.
2 arrows. It's not so much its armor, I think, but it's on like the flailing last like motions of a broken robot. Just where it like is twitching, and the attacks are more just trying to follow through with its programming. And it's just the odd contortionist, like spasming movements, just difficult for you to follow. Kaya.
So after getting out and pulling it towards him, he takes a second to kind of regain himself. Looks down at his hip and he's like, why not? Pulls out a crossbow. And with the only bolt he has, is going to shoot at
Go ahead and make an attack.
natural 20.
Shit,
All
maybe
right.
I should do this more often.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, this damage is going to be so not satisfying. Oh, not at all. Okay, so are we doubling dice or are we
Double
doubling
dice.
damage?
Double dice.
Double. So, let me rephrase. Do I roll 2 dice or do I roll 1?
Whichever you'd prefer to do.
I'll just roll 2. Why not? 6 points of damage. Oh,
You're right,
sorry. 7 points of damage.
On a nat
Just one
20.
sec.
It breaks my heart.
And of course, that's where I get a nat 20. And I'm going to go ahead and
One
go
sec.
ahead and just
Sorry.
use some. Oh,
Hold up.
Hold up. Just I'm doing it for you guys specifically. I want to.
You have magic special things?
I'm just checking something. I just posted in the Just Shit Discord.
That's great.
Kaya Bauer, as you, as an afterthought, pull out a crossbow with just one bolt. After watching, I hate that Raven keeps getting shit on like this. I'm so sorry. But after watching your party's sharpshooter drill 2 arrows like next to you into the wall, you just haphazardly pull out a crossbow. You're not even holding right. You put the crossbow on, and without pulling the trigger, just like kind of let go, and the string catches. Just one bolt flies as it's looking down on O'Relton, biting, and just sinks behind where like the ear would be. You hear something shatter, and the entire machine just as the lightning fades from it.
maybe I should use this thing more often.
Great shot, Raven.
That was me.
I'm gonna peek around. What?
Right.
Yeah.
It really was. Look. Look. And I go and I immediately run up to it and like pull out the bolt. This won't even fit in his.
And
I'll be
you,
damned. Yeah.
you see Raven just come limping around the corner. What happened?
You
And
go
as
tell
he
him,
as he
it's
comes
fine.
around the corner, I'm gonna walk up and say, well, Kaya took it out, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
You say that like it's surprising. And then after a second, he
For
starts to
25.
realize how messed up he is, and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna take a second. He's gonna sit down on the thing, the clockwork dragon.
I'll use the remainder of
they hear
the
me.
Aria of Vitality and the Censure just to kind of group everybody up and just slowly replenish everybody's health.
Okay. That's how long does that last, or is it until you end it?
The Censure's 10 minutes, I believe, but let me check.
Oh, 10 minutes. So we've been in combat for 5 rounds. You use that on round 2, 3 rounds. 10
Oh,
minutes.
no, I'm sorry.
into it.
1 minute.
1 minute. So you have, let's say, another 7 rounds.
Okay.
So
So
however many times that would be to.
That's 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 18, 19, 22, 23, 25 points from the Censure to everybody. I guess if you're within
Damn.
10 feet of me.
You literally got me exactly to full health.
You said 20, 25 points?
20, yeah, 25 to everybody. And then the you
Oops.
said we had 10 more rounds at a minute?
7 more rounds.
Oh, 7 more rounds. Well, then you didn't get 25. I'll just say you got 18 instead. Seems reasonable.
Yeah, works for me.
Sounds good.
But the Aura of Vitality would take you up.
Boost everybody back up. Yeah.
Yeah. Except me.
Okay.
Okay, so just total 18. Or was Aura of Vitality something else?
Aura of Vitality is something else, but I have to do it like at one person every turn.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I'd just kind of divvied up on whoever's feeling the worst. So
I
why don't I
think
just go
currently
until...
you are feeling the worst.
Am I? Well, then I'm going to take it.
Yeah, go for it.
I think, and then Kaya wasn't too far behind you, but
I'm going to
Yeah,
heal
with that
myself up
8
until I'm pretty good.
18, I'm all right. I'm not great, but I'm all right.
This is the third one. 4, 5. Fourth one. Ooh, that was 12. What I said was the fourth one. The
Yeah.
fifth one will go to Kaya for 11 points of healing. And sixth will be 3 points of healing. And if you're full, it'll go to somebody else for the last one.
You said three more points of healing?
Yeah.
3 more points, yeah.
I mean, I could still take it. I don't necessarily need it.
Oceans are good.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
You got the last one at another 6 points.
Yeah.
And then it dissipates.
all right. The room you were left in, with the corpse of the Minotaur, and then the massive remains of this massive clockwork creature. Beyond that, there are, as you've seen, complex spinning gears placed into one wall. The other wall, check this, southeast corner, has some broken gears and things. It looks like another intricate series that has been kind of like dismantled partially. There are some shelves that have glass bottles, Some stoppered with liquid still inside of them. Some other ones that were open, and it seems to have things that are like caked out and dried out of the inside. Some tool shelves, as well as a long workbench with some different pieces of machinery on it. I think we're just a little over an hour in. I think right now we're going to take a quick break. Everybody grab drinks, pee. Just a quick midstream break. And we'll be right back. So we'll see y'all in just a couple minutes. We'll be back in, let's call it 5?
Yep.
Awesome. See y'all in a few minutes. Hey everybody, welcome back to Easy to Spell. The name it's Easy to Spell, and I still try to kill them with monsters all the time. That's not our tagline. Welcome back. We just took a quick break after what I thought was a pretty intense fight. Wonder how you guys feel about it. But we're diving back in as you are in the Artificer's Laboratory within the within the wall. There's another word I was going to say.
Barrier.
Lost
The
it.
wall.
Within
mountain
the
wall.
barrier. Within the barrier.
Vala's gonna go up to all of those glass bottles and the workbench and all of that stuff and start looking through it and see if she can identify anything.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. 13.
13. Let's see. Sec, I have. There's one thing that is actually relatively obvious. It's not a super uncommon potion. It's kind of made up with. It seems to be like suspended lightning. It is a potion of lightning breath. The potion of fire breath is what you're kind of able to identify, but the energy is different. A potion of fire breath, but instead of dealing fire damage, it deals lightning damage.
Neat.
Kaya's going to go up to the door that the Minotaur was at. And he's just going to kind of take a look at it and try to figure out exactly what he was doing.
But go ahead and make an investigation check. What's obvious is there is kind of a large combination lock, like spinning portion to the door.
Okay.
And that is what he was entering a series of numbers in on.
Perfect. 16 flat.
16 flat. You think you know why? If he knew the combination, you think you recognize why it wasn't working. There is also a small keyhole to the side of it.
Well, hopefully you put in the right combination. I think I'm going to try to open this door if you guys are okay with that.
Only way forward, I think.
Go for it.
Fair enough. Pull
As
out
he's-
my
Try to-
handy
Oh.
dandy key. I'm going to
I
shove
was gonna
that bad
say-
boy in the lock.
Doing that, Vala's just gonna try and collect a bunch of those potions and stick them in the bag of holding.
So mark a potion of fire breath. We'll have to make a custom note that it's lightning breath. And then if you just want to write down somewhere that you are able to find 11 unidentifiable potions.
That's scary to have rattling around in a bag. All right. So
Take a sock, stuff a potion into it, drop in the bag, sock,
God.
potion, bag.
okay, can be used as thieves' tools. I get advantage. Cocked. Not bad. 2 14s for a total of 18.
18. The key kind of sticks. It doesn't work. Either the combination was wrong, or the combination needs re-entered, or just the key you've got isn't quite doing it.
Doesn't quite do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You gave it a shot.
We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, huh?
Well, we can try, and I, haven't tried opening the door yet, so I'm going to thaumaturgy and see if that door opens.
And the door rattles, but Does
Yeah.
not open.
I suspected as much. Anybody happen to see what combination he was putting in?
Kind of a little occupied at the time.
Yeah.
Can I go and rustle through the remains of the big centipede dragon, see if there's anything useful on that corpse, or if he's just mechano garbage at this point?
As many clockwork bits and pieces as you want, aside from the things that were slagged by fireball and melted in acid, or just shattered from impacts. You can collect there. There doesn't seem to be any like immediately standout valuable item. There is a small crystal that was housed like at the base of its neck, but it has been damaged, likely beyond repair by a random crossbow bolt.
Yeah. It's just scrap at this point. I guess we're looking for a key, huh?
I guess so.
Does the
Um,
medallion look at all like it could be a key?
It does not.
While everybody's kind of looking around, can I wander over towards the gears that are working and see if I can figure out what they're turning, what they're powering potentially, or where it may lead to?
Yeah, it actually. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm rolling like shit. 13.
10 was the DC on this, so
Okay.
you're all right. The gears are turning, and you can listen at the wall, and you hear something following along the wall. There's like a series of copper tubes that run to a spot. When you're looking, there's kind of there's a series of like holes in the wall. Like that looks weird. And then you look over, and it matches the shape of the tip of the tail of the clockwork creature almost exactly.
Okay. So it's like I can discern that it might be like charging it.
Yeah.
Orelton's gonna take a seat somewhere in the center of the room and sit down and try and hold in his mind all the hidden nooks and crannies and unseen places in, I'll say, roughly 1,000 feet. And I'll cast Locate Object, concentrating on a key.
Concentrating on a tree, not a key, not a tree.
Yeah, on a tree. No trees in here.
Weird.
1,000 feet. Okay. Concentrating on a key specifically, you get a sense. I'm gonna give you a relatively accurate sense. About 200 to 300 feet directly east,
Double check.
like almost directly east of you.
Okay. And without opening his eyes, he will point east, almost through the door, like that way, to the nearest key.
Do we want to head back down the hall and go to that other door? Maybe that's another way in.
Yeah, I don't see another option. Unless we want to try and swim upstream. But again, probably a bad idea.
I'd rather not.
Well, I guess back we go.
There we go. Oh god, the trap moved into the room with us.
Move something.
Yeah, the trap got moved. I think it was like
I think it may have
Something over
been
here.
me.
Paula is rearranging traps.
it was.
I
somewhere
guess we'll
over there.
just head back.
So are we going pretty much all the way back over?
Yeah, up there is
Yeah,
what
point.
I had thought.
All right. Back over to that door.
Okay.
I guess I'm actually not. I'm sorry. I want to make this clear. I'm not pushing straight through this hallway that we have not been down yet.
Oh, yeah.
And I will be in the back.
Okay. Who is checking for traps?
I'll give it the old once over.
I will
Okay.
help. But with advantage.
We'll do that.
Or else you walk up the hallway and you don't trigger any traps.
Gotta be a real greenhorn to just walk over traps like that, I guess. 13 and perception, right?
Yes.
So 17 total.
17. The door in front of you does not appear to be trapped.
Is it locked?
It does not appear to be locked.
Okay. Just push it open, easy peasy.
All right. And the door opens up. There is another hallway across from you. Hallway to the right. If anybody sees a notepad pop up, ignore it. But I think it's okay. No, we're good. Sorry. I startled myself with.
Oh no, no!
I could see everything.
There are a series of statues in this room. Along some of the walls and kind of in the middle, there's old, kind of dilapidated furniture. The statue to the northwest or southwest corner has fallen over at some point and is laying in ruin. Nothing appearing to be moving.
No, we're not planning to stop here, but I'm just gonna take a peek at these statues. Are they of anything that would be of note, or are they just random scientists that worked here?
Yeah, random scientists that work here. All of you kind of working together. The placards at the bottom actually match up with some of the names you saw over in the sarcophagus room. It seems like people that had like founded and worked here for a long time are commemorated. Other than that, it seems like it might be some kind of break room or meeting room or something, but with all the furniture kind of having been destroyed over the years.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, didn't you say that key was this way? And Kai's gonna.
Yeah, just wanted to look at
Point.
old Sebastian's statue here. All right. And I will
Oops, sorry.
check for traps as I walk down this hallway as well.
Okay. You don't set anything off in the hallway, and then you're checking the door.
Yes.
The door, which, by the way, is a glass door, opens into a large, sterilized-looking room. White walls, white floor, white ceiling. You see two opaque glass doors on the opposite side of you. One to the... One here, one here.
That's north and south.
Yeah, I was pointing at the spot. I couldn't tell if you could actually see where the doors were.
I couldn't see the bottom one. I see the top one though.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I just had to get my dig in while I could.
Yep. Only I had some way to make people regret mocking the DM.
Excuse me, you already got me for the lightning breath, so.
That was maybe for something else.
All right. Well,
But around the glass door does not appear to be trapped, nor does it have any handles or anything.
Okay, I will just, I guess, gently push on the glass.
As you kind of push against it, you hear and the glass raises just into the ceiling.
Wow, that's a first.
I didn't know you could do magic.
Well, yeah. I mean, all the
I mean,
time.
I mean, I
He's
guess
been doing
I
magic
guess
the
you do.
entire time.
but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, aside from healing,
Well,
I mean-
healing and killing and finding
Finding
and knowing
traps
and Yeah, that's kind of my shtick. But doors, no door magic. This is all mechanical. But have you ever seen a clear door before? That's a first for me.
I've seen windows.
Yeah, but they're usually like stained, right? You've seen them in chapels and churches. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they're
completely
not all
clear.
stained.
And there's usually normal windows as well,
Yeah, but not a
but
door.
never
like this.
doors. That's true. It's kind of an interesting choice. What's the point?
Interesting. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'll take a step in.
You go in.
Raven will sit just outside the door, not stepping in.
That's where that's where people get fucked this time, Raven.
Just being cautious.
Step in.
All right.
You're
Are
muted
you
if you're talking.
Andrew, because you're muted.
And then, yeah, the two opaque doors to the north and south. As you guys walk into the room, nothing really appears to happen. Like, just an empty, sterile room.
And if nothing happens after about 10 seconds, then I'll step in with them.
You walk in as well. Good.
Yeah.
And there's
I
nothing
will-
in here besides the doors.
Nothing other than the doors.
I'll check the top door for traps.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Ooh, 19 and investigation is 23.
23. Door does not appear to be trapped.
This one's good. Where you going, north door or south door?
I don't know. Let's see. And I thaumaturgy the other door. South door.
As the door begins to shift, the door just behind Raven drops closed, and
That wasn't
you all
a good
hear as the room begins to fill with just this kind of semi-translucent white gas. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws for me.
I knew it. Oh, okay. I'm all right. I hope. Anyway, I
I'm
don't know.
definitely not. I'm fucked.
I'm not all right. I'm less than all right.
17.
17.
I failed.
I have a 7.
Okay,
26.
26. Kai, you watch as Orelton, Raven, and Vala all kind of drowse,
I don't know.
fall,
no. Hey,
kind of
hey.
slump to the ground.
Is this magic?
No,
Okay, just want to make sure.
this is alchemical.
Okay,
Getting chloroformed.
just had to make sure.
As they all lose consciousness.
I kind of pull my. Yeah, I kind of pull my shirt over. First, go over to O'Relton, kind of slap his face a little bit. Walk over to Raven, do kind of the same thing.
You've covered your face, so you're gonna make this next one at advantage. So we'll say you were able to make it to all three other people and like check and see if you could wake them up easily.
Okay. 21.
21. You feel it, but you're able to hold it together.
I'm going to
You hear and the gas stops.
Okay.
It's- you can see it's like kind of almost like a fog, and it now like is kind of low to the ground, heavier than air.
All right.
It's probably covering the 3 inches of the ground. As you walk through, it kind of kicks up in little puffs.
Okay. I'm just gonna move kind of slowly, make sure everyone's face is upwards out of it. Gonna continue to try to wake them up. And if that doesn't work, I am going to I'm gonna cast Alter Self, and I see it coming, but I'm gonna cast Alter Self, and what I'm gonna try to do, and you tell me if this is not good, is I'm going to essentially turn my hand into, like if I can, like either like a rock or a steel, kind of like just rounded edge, and try to hit the door or hit the glass opaque door to try to break it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack. As you are doing this, you hear which door you're going to.
It would have been the north door.
North door. North door. You hear tss, and you see kind of a large, not menacing in the same way that the other, like the Bahir was. This is a very simple looking automaton, and it has kind of a large green cross emblazoned on its like outer shell. And it looks down and picks up Raven.
No. And yeah, I'm gonna make my way over and grab on to whatever I can of Raven.
Okay, you grab onto him. Go ahead and make an opposed strength check.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Gonna be great, real great. Ooh, 16 for a 15.
You got a 23. So it just you kind of grab onto Raven's like cloak, and it just turns with Raven, and just you can continue holding on, and it just starts walking down
So
the hall.
with that, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm going to telekinesis and pull Raven towards me.
And then we
Okay,
have two half ravens.
It'll still be an athletics check opposed against the thing holding on to Raven, or it has to make its saving throw.
Well, okay, so it depends on how you want to roll this. Telekinesis is a DC 17 strength save, unless it's by a willing creature where I'm doing it on Raven.
I'm unconscious.
is
so I
already
would-
That's the
being-
thing. It is holding
The
it.
unconscious is not
nonetheless.
willing.
yeah.
He is being
Right, but it can't.
wielded. Raven is being wielded by this automaton.
So however you want to do it.
Sleep does not give
It will
consent.
make the strength saving throw.
You've got to have informed consent.
That is a 21.
Okay. I'm not letting go,
It shifts,
and I'm
it
just
is just
sliding down the hall with
dragging.
Raven. And after movement and such, I'm gonna try to pull again, and then another telekinesis. So essentially,
Jeez.
1.
It got a 9,
Okay.
and then it got a 19 on the strength saving throw.
Of course. Okay. As I'm just getting dragged along. I'm not letting him go.
Okay, this is just important. Are you leaving Vol and O'Relton unconscious in the room, or are you continuing to follow with Raven as whatever this is takes him away?
He's gonna. Yeah. It's not
This
a person.
This
so.
doesn't seem like it's
Trying to hurt him?
aggressive. Like it.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm gonna run back to Relton and Vala, and I'm going to. This is gonna be terrible. Oh man, of course. I'm going to try and drag Relton and Vala down the hall.
Same time?
I- Even if it's 5 feet per move, I want to get you at least out of the room.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just pulling something up really quick.
Yep.
I feel so bad. Everything bad happens to Raven. Proceeds to continue to do things to Raven.
You were the one that stayed just inside the door.
Oh no.
So okay. My first ever D&D experience ended with me taking every single trap with my face, and I was the rogue.
Yep.
Sounds familiar.
So while all this is happening, I'm going to have Mage Hand out, repeatedly just slapping Orelton. It's like hitting him with a wet towel.
Relton is having the weirdest dream.
Who says you're dreaming? I haven't even checked to see if you were alive.
You kind of gather them up and start dragging them down the hall. About a minute or so goes by of you like pulling each of them when Raven, Vala, and Orelton, you all kind of come to consciousness. Raven, you have something in your mouth and you feel weightless. Ew.
Do I?
Howard, stop. Get it off my face. Stop.
Get up. Something took Ven.
What?
Get up. We gotta go. Something
way?
took Ven. This way. And I'm gonna
Where?
lead down the hall. Like they're not even up yet, and I'm dashing down the hall.
Hear that Raven's in trouble and Dash as well.
As you guys
Slow him
as
down
you
to
guys
that
are doing this, Raven, you kind of look. You've had your armor and everything taken off of you. You're in nothing. You are fully naked. You can see through this glass tank that you're in. Another series of glass tanks. There's 3 others. You look over, and looking at you is you. And looking at the one across the room, there's you. And looking at the third and last one, there's you. And as you like reach up and touch the tank, all 3 of the other ones reach up and touch the tank as well. Large automaton kind of stands resting like against the wall, seemingly powered off again.
And I have no idea. Like, I'm not like. I guess I'm floating, right? Is what you were saying?
Yeah, you're kind of floating.
If I look up, what do I see ahead above me?
There's a like steel cap on it. You can see kind of to the other ones there are valves on each of them. Give me one second. I need to do just I need a different color. Let's go.
It's Raven in a can.
That was awful. Just numbering the
At least they got
tanks.
good lounge music here.
Yeah. Medical lobby.
Great for floating.
And can I tell that like there's like a liquid around me, or
Yeah, it feels like water, but it's warm. Like it's cool. It actually feels very refreshing. If you were missing any hit points, a few minutes on this, actually, you're bounced right back up to full.
I guess I'll just kind of pound on the glass, see if I can, like, I'm guessing I can't see through anything, right? Like I just see reflections of myself, like a mirrors, I guess.
No, you're
or-
seeing out into the room. It's 3-dimensional. Like you have
Okay.
something in your mouth allowing you to breathe that covers your face. Very Star Wars Colto tank kind of thing. You see the automaton in the room, and you see other yous doing the exact same motion that you're doing.
but nobody else.
Nobody else for a moment until the rest of the party dashing makes it into this room. Also, I'm messaging you on Discord.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's like I didn't get anything.
You're not privy. As we cross this bridge, can we see what I assume is this river in both directions?
Oh, yes. Just a canal that kind of cuts through, and it turns off at the end. You all break into the room. The guy, you see the automaton that had carried Raven off.
He's right
And
in
you
here.
see 4 ravens, all in tanks, wearing the same
Butt ass naked.
thing. Butt ass naked.
Immediately like put my hand over Vala's face, like
She put a hand on her own face. Whew. Oh.
Ven, why are there 4 of you?
I'm just gonna keep pounding on the glass and
Because there's something on his mouth. He can't talk.
Yeah, as you say that, all 4 start pounding on the glass in sequence.
Vala's gonna run over to this one and try and break the glass.
Hear me out. If
Okay.
we keep all 4, this is the start of a great synchronized swimming team. Okay, I get it.
They'll never.
We'll talk about it
Oh.
later.
So she's gonna like continue to like shield her eyes, but kind of peek, and try and break the glass.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. What am I gonna use to attack? Just an unarmed strike, I guess. So that's gonna be. Oh, damn. 14.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and make an attack.
2. 2 damage.
2 damage. The glass kind of cracks and spiderwebs out. What's Raven doing?
the glass kind of cracks. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I guess
and
that's
this is-
the question you can't answer. Never mind.
And that's on that bottom left one. So I don't know which one Raven's actually in, but
I swim up to the top and try to like beat through the top.
Ding, ding, ding. All 4 of them are. 3 of them are actually watching as the Raven in the glass that you're doing is trying to like.
So 3 of them aren't doing anything but watching, and one of them's trying to swim.
Yeah, well,
to the top?
they're watching and like knocking on the glass and pointing at themselves.
3 of them are.
3 of them. The one that Vala has walked up to and she started like banging on the glass, like breaking the glass, swam up and
Started beating at the top.
beating at the top.
Do we want to maybe try and figure out what the hell's going on here before we start breaking random ravens out? Because 3 of these are not Raven, and one of these is Raven, right?
I don't know. We have to get him out.
Right, but we have to get him out.
I'll swim down and just start trying to hit the spot where it kind of cracked.
And the other 3 are not. They're not doing the same thing, right?
No, all 3 of them are like banging on the glass and like pointing at themselves. Mm.
Why don't we break them all out?
I mean, any number of reasons. You want to fight 3 other ravens? Just, I don't know what's going on here.
We'll pick one other one to get out as well.
Okay, go to
Does
town.
anybody
I guess.
have a better plan? Do you have a better idea?
Not yet, but we haven't really. I mean, what is this? And I'll point at the big automaton dude that I'm standing next to. Like he's alive. They're all alive currently, able to breathe. Maybe we figure out who's who, and then get him out. Just seems odd that there's 3 additional ravens in here.
Fine, figure out what he is.
I guess I'll just do an investigation check to figure out the purpose of this room.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
17 and 4, so 21.
Between like the tanks that, even though Raven was only taken a few minutes ago by your reckoning and what Kaya told you, he seems to be. None of them are hurt. There's equipment in the room. There's like medical kits and bandages. There's a small table with surgical implements, like an old surgical table, kind of tucked in the corner. This seems to be an infirmary. And when the gas room went off, the medic must have gone and recovered the closest person and brought them back, and by the time it would have been able to come back in front of you, you had already made it to the room.
Though it's a patch 'em up lab. That's best I can figure out. But any idea why there's
Duplicates?
duplicates in? Like, we were only out there a couple minutes, right, Bauer?
Yeah. You guys weren't out very long.
How you
I'm not
mou-
sure
make,
how he duplicated.
Yeah, how you make 3 ravens in like 4 minutes?
Powerful magic?
Yes.
Is the automaton plugged in?
Yes, it is. It has like a small part of its elbow that seems to be actually inset into the wall. And you hear a boom, 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 like a thrum coming from it.
I'm gonna lay down and pretend I fell asleep and just kind of like peek open one eye.
Hey, it's not time for a nap.
Always
See if
time
this
for a
thing
nap.
wakes up.
I think we would have to actually have an issue with us.
I mean,
Shit.
we got the shit kicked out of us in the other room.
Maybe it's a distance thing.
Can I go around to each of the 4 ravens and see if they're like, if I can discern anything like is different about any of these guys? Remember the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie about clones, and they all had like the dots underneath their eyelids, and that's how you could tell them apart? Looking for something like that.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
18.
And I'll just kind of
22
continue,
for-
like, point at myself and then keep bashing at the window and,
Yeah.
like, yeah, keep kicking and just, like, make a ruckus of what I'm, like, trying to get out of here.
22 total on that perception check.
22. We'll say, well, the 22, that's pretty high. 1, 2, and 3. You're not sure. 4, the top of the tank, like where the opening would be, is actually like rusted over. This one has not been opened in a long time. You think you can safely rule out number 4? Physically, between the other 3, there does not seem to be really any difference.
Well, this one's sealed up tight. If that's the real Raven, I'd be damned how they got him in there. And what are they all doing currently?
They're all pointing at
All-
themselves, bashing on the glass,
But they all are doing the exact same thing.
trying to let you know they're the real Raven. It's not perfectly mirrored, like it's close, but they're all effectively doing the same stuff.
Well, if we get them out, we can ask them questions.
That's a fair point.
And with that, I'm gonna take that as an okay and start smashing up the glass again.
Okay.
You would,
Number 2. So taking a minute, you don't actually have to make any attack rolls or anything. This is a couple swings in, and it like all the water kind of rushes out. You feel the warm water against like your legs. Raven, you slide to the floor. You're able to pull off the mask.
You're muted.
Are
I
you
think,
okay?
Or
How'd
it's
you
just
feel?
your. No, you're.
Thank you.
Here, and Vala's gonna take off her cloak and wrap it around him so that he can go. Yeah. As she like blushes and is like, here.
so where were we before you came to this room?
And I'll just point down the hallway. And just keep coughing
Oh.
into my arm.
Maybe we give him a second.
Let's grab the other ones as well. Vala's gonna go over and break open number 1.
Wait.
You know, we
wait,
could just
wait.
No,
unscrew the top.
don't do that.
Why?
Those are all fake. We need to leave now.
How do we- How do we know they're fake?
You
How
have
do
to
we
trust
know
me.
you're not fake?
We just came from the chamber.
Okay.
What chamber?
The one with the glass door.
Okay.
I woke up in here. I don't
Oh.
know what happened.
Where'd we come from?
Don't answer that. If they can hear and they're fake, and you have that knowledge, then they would be able to answer
Well,
that
then we can
question
already
if we asked.
Right, but then we can already prove that he's the real one if he already knows.
But
There's
what
other
if they all
questions we
have
can
the
ask.
same knowledge?
I think she's right.
Yeah.
Why don't we just at least go down the hallway?
All right.
Do you guys have my
So-
stuff?
Raven 2. Is it in the room?
Yeah, it's kind of gathered up in a small pile next to the automaton.
I'm gonna go over and grab his clothes, hand them to him.
I will. If you're grabbing his clothes, I will grab his weapons and I will hold on to them.
But-
You can have these when you prove you are the real Raven.
Fine.
After you, and I'll gesture down the hall.
I guess I'll
Okay.
follow, or I'll go down
we
the
don't
hall.
we don't have to
Yeah.
move pieces up and down on the map right now. That's
Okay.
You take Raven 2. Not saying that he is the second Raven, saying he was number 2 on the thing. But y'all kind of go into the next room together.
You guys want to start?
Name a defining feature about me.
Your horns?
Okay.
Something you can't see. What is his sister's name?
He doesn't have one?
Sounded like a question to me.
I
Is that a
don't.
question?
No, it's my answer. I don't know why you're asking it.
Okay, well then tell me his brother's name.
Isaac?
2 for 2. You got anything, Paula?
Raven, what What did we talk about after the incident with my first sister?
For my perspective as a DM, just keeping track of certain details. Paul, what are you thinking? What's the answer you're thinking of?
I'm thinking of him talking about how like family doesn't do that.
Family doesn't do it.
Okay.
Okay, 3 for 3. Let's ask another one.
And I'm gonna say, can I take that cloak back from you?
Yeah.
And then take my cloak and walk over so that we can get the second one out and wrap them.
Okay. 1 or 3.
One.
We don't
One.
get the option for 4?
Well,
was
you
one that was
established that
roughly
it can't be number 4. You rolled over a 20, so I wanted to give you a little bit more information.
Oh, hold on. We know 4 is not the real Raven, right? And we're trying to determine how a fake Raven answers. Let's get 4 out. And if he can somehow get us the right answers, we know this is entirely kaput, and we have to figure out another way to do this.
That's a
But
good
we
point.
know 4 is going to screw this test, ideally.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'll break open 4's chamber this time.
Okay.
Hold up
Couple
the
swings.
cloak.
I'm assuming you had that conversation out in the other room.
Yeah. I guess he wouldn't know either way. He's gonna fail this test, but yes.
Okay. You guys take a couple swings, and pretty much the same thing. He slides out, coughing, takes the mask off.
Raven, are you all right?
Oh, you need to kill that one. We
Yeah,
need to go.
In a minute. We have some
Why
questions. for
are
you
we
first.
waiting?
Questions.
There's no time for questions. This is not a game. We need to kill him. At least restrain him.
We'll watch him in here.
Kaya. And I'm gonna like essentially tell Kaya to go restrain the other Raven.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Raven,
All right.
do you
You.
resist being tied up?
Raven too.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you doing?
Just hear us out.
What? No, what? We need to
I'm gonna-
leave.
Just, I understand.
Get off me. And I'm going to
We
push
will-
him.
I cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead and
I
make
feel so terrible.
Your wisdom saving throw.
18.
You succeed.
Ooh.
Then-
Interesting.
Look at me. If you don't let me do this, I'm going to do something that I don't really want to do.
Why are you tying me up? We need to go.
Because I can't guarantee you're you.
Ask me anything. I'm me.
We understand that. But we need to ask this one anything as well. Need to
You
make
let
sure
another
this
one
doesn't
out?
know everything. I mean, you just,
Tie him up.
Ven,
Well.
if you're really you, then you have nothing to worry about. Right?
This is a dumb idea.
Just gonna ask
If
some
you-
questions. Then we'll figure this out and we'll get out of here. If
Fine,
you're
I'll
you,
stand
this will
here.
be a quick process.
I'll stand here.
You're
But
gonna
I want
let
to be
me
able
at
to
least tie
defend
your
myself
hands?
if this thing attacks.
That's fine. I'll get you out. But you're going to let me do it?
No, that's
and
not
then the
okay.
other Raven 1, I'm gonna tell Raven 1, we need to tie your hands as well.
Raven
What?
1's still in the case. I
Raven-
thought.
Raven
Raven
4
4.
is the one that
Raven
you
4.
broke
Oh yeah,
out.
sorry, Raven 4. Raven 4.
We'll tie both. How about that?
What are you doing?
Which one is
I
this?
Wait, we
How
should-
can I
Raven.
defend?
Can
I thought
you,
we were
like,
talking with
lift us a
4. I thought we were talking with
number?
4 because Vala.
What was
Just
four now?
hold
Yes.
up a number.
Sorry, I was going based off Vala saying she needed to tie me up.
You know how DMs get around having to play every character?
You just make every
character one of the players.
How am I supposed to defend myself if you tie me up?
You're gonna not
We'll
need to defend
defend you.
yourself.
I will stay right here.
I think I have a solution. Bauer and 2, just stay in this room. We're gonna go talk to 4. We'll be right back. Everybody's cool?
Tie 2 up.
How about we
We
tie
will-
both of you up?
It's
How am I
both or
supposed to
none.
defend myself?
You don't
I
need
will
to defend
grab
yourself.
4 by the back of the neck and try and walk him out of the room.
I'll try to resist.
No.
Athletics or strength?
We'll say this is athletics. I don't think, unless you roll really badly, I don't think Raven can resist
5.
you, real Raven or not.
Whew. Okay, good. I rolled a 7, but that's a 13 total, so. We'll have you back in a jiffy. Out the door. And then when me, Vala, and 4 are in the hallway, we will ask him the same questions, starting with, what is his, and I'll gesture back towards
I-
Bauer in the room. What is his sister's name?
He doesn't have one.
What is his brother's name?
Isaac.
Fuck. What was the last question? I'll look back at Vala.
I think we need to ask a different question.
Hit me. Hit him.
Mm.
Are the Ravens in the same room together now?
No,
No.
they're
Okay,
one's back
I just
in the
want to make
chamber
sure.
and we're
Just
on
want to make sure. Okay.
How did your parents die?
They were ambushed.
Oh shit. So they're not learning from each other. How can you prove that you're the original Raven?
I don't know. What more do you want? Those are intimate details. How would I know those?
Yeah, that's kind of our concern, actually. How do you know those?
Because I'm Raven.
Yeah, the thing is, we know you're not.
How could you know that I'm not?
You're sealed up tighter than a can of sardines in there. There's no way you got in there the 4 minutes ago we came into this room. Or
The rust?
before we came into this room. The rust,
The other
yep.
3.
That could have been there and resealed. Rust doesn't go away.
Right, it was just rust. It is rusted closed. No way for anybody to get in and out of that.
You didn't even try to open it from there. How do you know?
Pretty perceptive on those things. Maybe we go talk to Bauer now.
So while this conversation's going on,
Might get in his
I'm going
RP
to be-
tonight.
Oh man, this is so hard.
Oh, is
I'm gonna
it?
be on the other side. I'm gonna be on the other side, going, Ven, you better pray and hope to God they come back with good news.
They will. I'm Raven.
Are you though?
Yes.
You're gonna have to find a way to prove it, because I'm not sold yet.
How else would I know your brother's name?
You make a good point. I guess we'll see what they have to say.
I guess we'll come in and relay the information? Yeah, even the fakes know it. I don't know how, but they know it.
They're just
What do you mean?
identical copies of each other.
Yeah.
What did they know?
Everything.
It's not possible.
Everything as far as we can tell.
So if we have 4 ravens with no discernible physical or memory differences, I guess. I don't know what to call that, but do we just have 4 ravens?
You can't trust the other 3.
Why?
Why would they run with us? Why would they come with us?
Why did you?
Because I want to be with you. We have a mission.
If they have the same feelings as you do, why would they not want to?
If you keep letting them out, they're going to outnumber you, and I won't be able to protect.
White.
Attack the other raven.
Give me my weapon.
No. I give you a knife.
You give me a knife?
To Raven.
Is this 2 or 4?
Raven 2.
I grab the knife and
Why?
I immediately
Kaya, why? Good.
I immediately
Fairly
run in
certain.
and go attack number 4.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever done in D&D.
This is so confusing. I'm grasping at straws here, but where we know number 4 is a fake,
10 to hit.
10 misses. So Raven 4 like slaps your hand out of the way, and strikes back. Is going to make an attack.
Oh,
as
Raven
well.
2 must be the real one.
First off, don't meta.
Is a 17, so that does hit.
Yep.
For 12 points of damage, just clocks you.
I'm gonna go ahead and yell out, "Fuck!" and like, I need your help, and clock him, try to hit him again.
Okay,
I'm gonna run over and try and get in between them.
I will also try and separate them.
Okay,
I'll grab
so
one while it is hot.
Kaya, what was your
Raven-
idea with that?
I feel like I would
Raven
have an
2
attack
make-
before that happens.
yeah,
Okay.
2 attack 4. Go ahead and make that roll.
That would be a 16.
16 hits.
10 points of damage.
10 points. All right. That's as Vol and Orelton break in and like push between the two of you, each taken, one of you's taken 12, one of you has taken 10 points of damage. But you two kind of push in between them. Go ahead and make an athletics check to separate them.
Kai is trying to watch very closely at this fight.
30-20.
Well,
And then, Orelton, were you going to Raven 2 or were you going to Raven 4?
If Vala's like putting herself in the middle, I'll grab 4 because I know he's a fake.
Okay, so you grab 4. Raven 2, I rolled for you on that. You can make one more attack against Raven 4 if you'd like. Or if you'd like to stop, because you do have an opportunity before they're able to separate you. So you get one more action in.
Yeah, they told me to attack, and I'm trying to prove myself. So,
Yeah.
That is a 19.
19. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that is 7 points of damage.
So that is enough. That's Raven 4 as Orelton, you like get your arm, pull him behind. Raven 2 just stabs him in the chest, and he kind of shrinks and contorts. The hair like falls off of its head, turning into kind of a black, shadowed figure of a person. It collapses. The white, pupilless, irisless eyes just kind of fade. The
Well,
creature's
hold
head
you.
roll.
We'll like drop him. Gross.
Oh,
Well, that
do you want to tell
that's
him?
what
or
I
do
was
you-
gonna
Go
tell
ahead.
him. What?
So what do I? We have to stab you and ensure that you're the real one.
What?
No, problem is that
I-
if you kill a person, they're no longer around, and it's whether we find out it's him or not, it's a little too late. So killing all the ravens is not an option.
But that was
Oh.
only a small amount of
Did I?
damage. That doesn't. Somebody doesn't
So I-
normally die from
Oh,
that.
sorry.
That's
Go
a
ahead.
valid point. You saying,
Uh,
Power?
I was watching carefully. Was I able to discern anything from that?
Yeah, it was two mostly naked guys just duking it out.
Okay.
So if Bauer's into that, I guess.
Well, no. Did it? I guess my question was, did it look like he Raven 4 punched harder than what I think Raven could?
1 sec, I'm changing the music because it just skips to a really upbeat. Yeah.
He's way not.
Oh, I was enjoying my rave music.
It's undermining my body snatchers thing right now.
So yeah,
Well-
was there anything that I'm assuming there was nothing that I could discern then? The secrets get passed around.
They seemed pretty
Pretty
even.
well
Like,
matched.
yeah, Raven's never been super strong. These guys were kind of throwing, I don't want to say very frail punches, but pretty Raven-esque punches.
Well, before that whole, whatever that is, and I'll point to the dead husk on the ground. I was gonna say, if all 4 ravens are exactly the same in memory and physique, I mean, pick one, right? And that's Raven. But if that's gonna happen, they're definitely not Raven. So
Raven-
back to square one.
Would you be willing to let me cut you? I can heal it immediately afterwards if it proves that you are you.
If that's what it takes.
Okay. Then, okay. Here's my question. Is there any way that I can use my understanding of medicine to cut Raven and give him a specific amount of, like, a not a super specific, but kind of like a narrowed in range of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
use
much
something.
damage are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do 15 damage.
Okay. So it'll take you a second because this is like lining up, cutting a very particular point. R2, is there anything that you're doing as she's kind of like lining up and
And I'm gonna ask my other cohorts, will you hold him just in case?
As soon as she says that, I immediately lunge and try to slash her throat.
yeah, go ahead and make an attack. That's
I thought yeah.
That it would be a 15.
Does not hit.
That's
And
the dagger that Kaya had handed him, like, skids off your armor.
And I can technically do 2 attacks, so I'm going to try again.
Make it again. Yeah, you have multi-attack, R2.
That's a dirty 20.
That definitely hits.
10 points of damage.
Do we need an initiative, or can I just whip out great sword?
As anybody that wants to, we'll give everybody a turn. He got a surprise round. Actually, yeah, everybody roll initiative real quick. Just
Natural 20?
That's a d6.
Nice. We're about to get soloed by an off-brand raven.
5.
20.
I guess mine would be
20,
22. I would assume it's because
22.
it's plus
Okay.
proficiency. Or what is it?
You have an initiative.
He's not
Oh,
proficient.
he's not. Oh, well. Okay.
So it's just the +4. Kaya, what's your dexterity bonus?
+1.
Okay, so R2, you go first. So-
I not natural 20. Let me.
Yeah. So Raven, Orelton, Vala, or Raven, Kaya, Orelton, Vala. So, Raven, go ahead and you can either attack, or if you think there's a good way, like if you can re-earn trust, or
Re-earn trust after attacking Vala. Yes.
I'd like to tackle Vala to the ground and roll and like have us like roll.
I love this.
I did not think that my first tromp with the raven would be.
It's a fake.
Go
raven.
ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check. This is opposed athletics. This is you're tackling her.
I guess 15 because it's just strength. But...
Okay. I rolled a 10, so.
That's R2 tackles you, and you guys roll, and I have an idea what you're doing.
Yeah, as we roll, I shapeshift into Vala.
And 2 Valas stand up facing off. Both of them dressed the same. Both of them.
So as they were rolling on the ground, would we be able to tell which one was which?
I will make a check. Go ahead and make a perception check. The 2 of you.
Oh yes, because I'm great at that.
Can this go against my deception?
Yes, and I rolled that for you.
Okay, it's a +6.
Great. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Sweet.
Orelton, what did you get?
17.
17. Okay.
15.
So you lose kind of track as everything's moves so fast. Vala, you and Vala stand up. Kaya, it's your turn.
All right. Oh, what the? And he is going to attack the Vala closest to him.
Okay.
How's this gonna work? I
Right.
don't understand.
Rachel,
Right.
odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay. Pull up another little whisper chat.
Yep. It's only going to be Mind Sliver. So whoever it is will need to make a 17 intellect save.
Okay. You attack
Okay.
Vala 2 is what we're gonna call
Okay.
Okay.
her. Rachel, I'm also gonna send you the link to a monster stat block.
Okay. Hey, there's a reason I don't DM, okay?
So
Except you
has
do.
it-
Why
So
you do
this
this
is
to
the
me?
one
Oh,
that's
crap.
already taken damage, though, right?
What?
This is the one that's already taken damage, though, correct?
Oh, you don't know. It's Vala. She looks fine.
Well, right.
both
But
do.
what I'm saying
Yes,
is, it was
mechanically, this one has taken damage.
like yeah, whatever, man, whatever. I fucking hate you right now. I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Okay, so. Okay, so which.
Just real
which
quick,
Vala...
he's attacking Vala too.
Okay.
Just real quick, is everybody having fun with?
Yes, this
Yes.
is
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, this is
I want to.
Yeah.
Because if this is just miserable and nobody's having fun, we can expedite it. But
I'm
I'm
having
loving
fun, but
this.
I
This is
hate
like-
you.
Yeah, this is like top 3 encounters so far in this campaign.
Okay. Okay. So your attack? Do it.
Yeah. So you need to make a 17 intellect save,
Okay.
and if you fail, it's 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay, I fail. And you said 9 points. Okay.
9 points, and you have a D4 taken off of your next saving throw until my next turn.
Okay.
I think you're muted, Andrew.
Vala 2 is still standing. What else are you doing?
Oh man.
Grabs her.
And I'm gonna just telekinetically shove the other one, because why not? DC 17 strength save.
Vala 1 being shoved. Just
Okay.
pushed.
Yeah.
That he did. Elton?
All DC 17 strength save though, right?
Yeah.
Vala 1 rolled a 19, so
Okay. Didn't move.
does not get shoved.
O'Relton.
O'Relton will take like a half a step back, clutch his hands to the center of his chest, close his eyes, and in fashion you've seen before, like bleeds a little black and opens them, and they're kind of similar to Bauer's, straight black across, and he casts Detect Good and Evil, and I will look around, and I'm hoping these guys are aberrations.
Nope.
Fuck. They're not aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiend, or undead?
Nope.
Great, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna wait until my next turn.
Okay.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. Give me just 2 seconds.
So
This is
we
fun.
currently have one raven and a tank, a dead no longer raven, and a standing raven.
No, you have
We
two
have-
ravens and tanks
we have
Two ravens and tanks.
Ravens and tanks.
And
Two
two
Valas.
Valas.
and a dead
And a
thing.
dead rape.
A dead no longer raven and a standing raven.
No
No,
standing.
raven.
No. The standing raven turned into a Vala.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
Okay. It is now Vala 2's turn.
Okay, Vala 2 is gonna say, hit me! Hit me! And then... Oh, no, she's not gonna say hit me. She's gonna pull out her dagger and she's gonna say, I'm the real one, and, like, cut her arm.
Okay.
Was that two
What's
or
your?
one?
Oh
Those
shit,
two.
I don't
It's-
have a dagger. Never mind.
You don't have a dagger.
She's gonna cast
I
Thorn
will
Whip on
say-
herself then. Go ahead.
I will say, Vala 2 can attack Vala 1.
Yeah, but this is how I prove this is how Vala 2 proves that Vala 2 is Vala 2.
Is Vala. Is the actual
I'm
Vala.
sorry. I just fucked it
Okay.
up.
Thorn whip
Okay.
yourself, you automatically hit.
Okay. Okay, I just gave myself a bunch of damage.
Okay.
So you see the vines come up from the ground and just like rake down Vala's legs, and she's just bleeding. Vala 2's legs.
It is Vala 1's turn now. That's still you.
Wouldn't have
What
to be
does Vala
one
1 do?
after another, okay? Vala 1 is gonna say, what if not all of them do the same thing? And they're gonna launch at Vala 2. Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
Make your attacks as Vala 1.
Okay. Hold on. And is just going to slam her to the ground.
All right.
Will hit, and they both drop to the ground, and
One of them turns into Bauer.
jeez.
So they don't drop to the ground with that attack. It's a slam
It's a
attack.
hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Mhm.
Not to give away. I think we already know which one's which. I think at this point.
I'm sorry.
From the
I
spell.
tried.
I mean, it's hard without meta.
No,
I
you're good.
tried.
You're good. Because casting the spell like that was a really good way to
Yeah.
show that. Yeah. Yeah. So roll to hit yourself twice. Deal damage as many times as you hit.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And you did
Yep.
twice. You have 2 attacks. Yeah.
Oh. Stop that. Don't want to.
Kill yourself.
I can't roll with these dice because they roll mean. My D6s are mean. I have almost killed myself.
All right.
Okay. Let's do.
Kaya.
Now that makes this a little bit easier. And oh my god.
She's looking rough.
Going through all my spell slots. This is bad.
I know. Cantrips?
All right. So Vala 1 then, after seeing the show, he's gonna do another Mind Sliver. He's gonna do another Mind Sliver. 17 save.
Okay.
Intellect.
Okay.
Even dice roll.
Saves.
Nothing
Roll for
happens.
19.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Or Elton. Unless Kaya has any other actions you'd like to take.
I'm gonna shove Vala 1. Try to.
That's
Okay.
an opposing strength, right?
It's DC
It's a
17.
strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17 strength saving throw.
5.
Cool.
It's shoved 5 feet.
Yep.
Or Elton.
Oh, Elton's going old school, and he's just gonna stab Vala 1 with a large sword.
Make your attack.
An 18.
That hits.
18 hits.
Plus.
Can you deal less than 3 points of damage?
I cannot. It's +3.
That's you. Same thing.
All one is down.
Vala's clothes kind of melt away as she recedes into this kind of twisted, blackened creature. Her hair falls out, collapsing to the ground. It's the 3 of you with 2 ravens and tanks.
2 out of 4. Let's do this.
How much
Just-
damage did that raven
Hold-
do with 3 points of health? Holy shit!
I mean, if you count what Vala did to herself, that was like 32 damage.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
How does
Not to
real
mention-
Vala look at the moment?
Tired, exhausted, bloody, beaten, bruised.
Almost dead.
Not quite
Overall-
almost dead, but like.
Orelton will go to tank 1 and bust it open, and then when the Raven gets out, he will grab him by the hair, pick him up, and say cast. I don't care what you cast, but cast.
I can't.
You don't have your spell
Cast.
component pouch.
I don't have my
Oh,
pouch.
Give him the spell. Somebody want to throw him the pouch?
I go off. I guess I go over to the dead one that we gave all the shit to. Go take the pouch and give it to him.
And I'll try and
Attack Orelton.
yeah.
Yeah.
Grab Orelton and roll to the ground.
19.
To hit, doesn't hit.
Try one more time.
Attack.
Nice.
That one doesn't hit either.
Nice try.
We'll-
Sword to the
we'll,
throat.
We'll expedite this and just say it's 15 hit points on this one, with the three of you knowing for sure this one's fake. You pretty quickly dispatch it.
Over
Final
3. Yeah.
Please let this be
I'm
Raven
gonna take the
Knight.
component pouch, and so I actually still have Alter Self up. So I read through it. Been my mistake. I wouldn't have been able to change my hand like that, but I would have made spines come out.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Break it open. Give him the pouch, and hold him, or at least attempt to, and go cast.
And I will immediately cast Disguise Self to make myself look like Ladrillai.
How'd you find Ladrillai? No.
Oh man.
I was hoping, honestly, I was truly hoping as soon as you said disguise self, I was hoping you were going to do one of us three.
And that is my last spell slot.
Thank God, huh?
How bad would that have been? Oh no.
To be fair, worst case scenario, we take him to 0 hit points and he doesn't change, right?
And then heal him, yeah.
And I think with that, we're gonna call it a night.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Because I had so much fun tonight. I hope the people watching did too. Buy our merch in the link below. But more just as, if not more important, follow, tell your friends, share everything you can about this. We love playing. We really love the small community we have built so far. But I had a ton of fun tonight, guys. I hope you did too.
Knows a hoot.
Everybody have a great night. We will see you next week. Love you. Bye.
Hey guys.